What if time isn't a steady arrow ticking forward like a cosmic clock, but an elaborate perception shaped by gravity, motion, and the limits of our own minds? Albert Einstein once said, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." If that's true, then what is time? Modern physics challenges everything we assume. Time bends, time stretches, and in extreme conditions, time can appear to stop. Near a black hole, a single second can be stretched almost infinitely. To an outside observer, time slows dramatically for someone approaching the event horizon. And in the quantum realm, some theories suggest that time may not even exist as we know it, that it might emerge from deeper, timeless structures of reality. But science isn't the only voice in this mystery. Scripture speaks of a God who is not bound by time, a God who sees the end from the beginning, Isaiah 46:10, who declares, "I am," Exodus 3:14, not "I was" or "I will be," but the eternal present, the one who simply is. Could it be that time is not the ultimate framework, but only a shadow of something far greater, eternity? Today, we journey through wormholes and the Word, through black holes and sacred texts, blending the wonder of physics with the depth of Scripture, to explore one of the most profound questions humanity has ever asked. What is time? Welcome to the Word and the Universe, where science meets faith in the vastness of creation. Time. We live by it. We age through it. We fear it, and yet we barely understand it. Clocks measure it. Calendars mark it. But what is it really? In this episode, we'll explore what physicists like Einstein, Stephen Hawking, and Carlo Rovelli say about time, how time behaves in space, near black holes, and at the quantum level, why Scripture speaks of God as existing beyond time, and how this changes the way we understand our lives, our destiny, and our Creator. Whether you're a believer, a skeptic, or just a curious explorer of the cosmos, this journey is for you. Let's begin. At the moment, the world's understanding of time was forever changed. Time and Einstein's relativity. In 1905, Albert Einstein rewrote the rules of reality with his theory of special relativity. Until then, time was thought to be absolute, fixed, universal, marching forward, the same for everyone, everywhere. But Einstein shattered that idea. He showed us that time is not rigid, but elastic. It stretches, it bends, it flows differently depending on your speed and gravity. The faster you move, especially as you approach the speed of light, the slower time passes for you. This is called time dilation, and it's not just theoretical. It's been tested, proven. Scientists have placed atomic clocks on airplanes and satellites, and when compared to identical clocks on the ground, they tick ever so slightly slower. Einstein was right. And he didn't stop there. He showed that time and space are not separate. They're woven together into a single cosmic fabric we now call spacetime. From that moment on, time was no longer just a ticking clock. It became a part of the structure of the universe itself, able to warp, twist, and even, at the edges of black holes, nearly stop. But if time can warp and twist, what happens when it's pushed to its absolute limit, where gravity is so strong, light itself cannot escape, where time, as we know it, begins to falter? Welcome to the black hole. Black holes are not just massive, they are time's greatest disturbers. Black holes, time's greatest mystery. If time bends, where does it bend the most? And enter the black hole. Black holes are not just massive, they are time's greatest disturbers. With gravity so intense, they twist the fabric of space-time to its breaking point. Near the edge, called the event horizon, time doesn't just slow. It nearly stands still. Imagine watching a clock fall toward a black hole. As it approaches the horizon, it ticks slower, until from your perspective, it appears frozen in time. Stephen Hawking once called black holes time machines to the future. But he also warned they expose just how fragile our understanding of time really is. Because if time can stretch, slow, or stop depending on gravity, then what is time really? And if creation bends the rules of time, what about the one who wrote those rules? Let's talk about the illusion of time. Einstein didn't just suggest time is strange. He declared something even more unsettling. The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion, not poetry. Physics. In the space-time model, every moment, past, present, future, already exists. Like pages in a book, they don't unfold. They simply are. Physicist Carlo Rovelli takes it further. We do not experience time itself. We experience memories and change. What if time isn't a flowing river? What if it's a vast, static landscape, and we are travelers moving through it? It's a haunting thought, but also a beautiful one, because it means every moment of your life may already be stitched into the universe. Nothing lost, nothing forgotten, coming to quantum physics and the end of time. The deeper we go into the quantum world, the stranger time becomes. At the smallest scales, particles flicker in and out of existence with no clear sequence. Cause and effect blur. The arrow of time begins to dissolve. Physicist Julian Barber proposes a radical idea. Time is nothing but a measure of change between configurations of the universe. In other words, time might not be real at all, just something we perceive as the universe shifts and rearranges. Even some of the most fundamental equations in quantum gravity, like the Wheeler-DeWitt equation, don't contain time as a variable. What does that mean? It means time may not be fundamental to reality. It might be an emergent illusion, but even illusions can point to deeper truths, coming to entropy and the arrow of time. So why do we feel time move forward? Why do we remember yesterday, but not tomorrow? The answer lies in entropy, the universe's quiet push toward disorder. According to the second law of thermodynamics, entropy always increases. A broken glass won't reassemble itself. A flame won't leap back into the match. We remember the past because it was more ordered. We can't remember the future because it hasn't yet unraveled. Entropy gives us the arrow of time, that forward motion we all feel. But even that arrow may not be absolute. Physicist Sean Carroll says, the arrow of time is not built into the fundamental laws of physics. It's something that emerges from the conditions of the universe. From a cosmic perspective, time could run forward or backward. Our arrow? It may be one thread in a tapestry far larger than we can see. Time or eternity. Time stretches, time breaks, time bends. But what if time is not the ultimate reality? What if it's merely a shadow, a faint echo of something beyond eternity? The Bible doesn't describe God as moving through time. It says, He is. I am. He declares, not I was or I will be, but simply, I am. Outside the boundaries of clocks and calendars, beyond the edge of black holes and Planck time, beyond entropy and illusions and quantum uncertainty, there is a presence, a being unbound, where science ends, awe begins, and through the mysteries of time, we just might glimpse something more. A reality not of seconds, but of eternity. So where does this leave us? Science has taken us to the edge of time, revealing its strangeness, its illusions, its possibilities. But what lies beyond? God exists outside of time. Scripture offers a radically different vision. Psalm 90 verse 2 says, "From everlasting to everlasting, you are God." God isn't bound by time. He encompasses it, transcends it, holds it in His hands. Isaiah 46:10 echoes this truth. "I make known the end from the beginning, from ancient times, what is still to come." This is not just poetic language, it's theological precision. God doesn't observe time from within. It exists within Him. The eternal now philosophers call this idea the eternal now. God exists in a timeless state where past, present, and future are all equally present. Exodus 3:14 captures it perfectly. "I am who I am. Not I was, not I will be, but I am." This changes everything. If God sees all of time at once, He sees you at every stage of your life. Your past pains, your present doubts, your future joys, Jesus, and the incarnation of time. And yet, this eternal God stepped into time. John 1:14 says, "The Word became flesh and made His dwelling among us." This moment, the incarnation, is not just history. It's eternity breaking into time, the infinite becoming finite, the author stepping into His own story. Jesus lived within time, but never ceased to be Lord over it. And through Him, we too are invited into eternity, infinity, and the human struggle. We struggle to grasp infinite time. From ancient philosophers to modern thinkers, the idea of the infinite has always unsettled the human mind. The Pythagoreans feared irrational numbers. Zeno's paradoxes questioned whether movement, and therefore time, was even real. Georg Cantor developed the math of infinities, showing that there are different sizes of infinity. Tree 3, an abstract mathematical number, is so large it can't even be fully described, yet it's real in mathematical logic. This hints at a universe deeper and stranger than we imagine. Eternal inflation and the multiverse. Modern cosmology even entertains the idea of eternal inflation, an ever-expanding cosmic foam of universes. Some physicists suggest that our universe is just one bubble in a multiverse without end. But even if time stretches forever, what lies beyond it? God and the origin of time. Colossians 1:17 says, "He is before all things, and in Him all things hold together." Before the first second ticked, God was. He is not just the creator of time, He is its anchor. He holds it all in His hands. So, what is time? Is it an illusion, a dimension, a side effect of entropy, a feeling, or is it the stage upon which eternity touches our lives? Science says time bends and warps. Quantum physics questions whether it even exists. Scripture tells us it's temporary, and God declares it is His. Psalm 31:15 says, "My times are in your hands." And Revelation 10:6 points us to the end of the age, when there shall be time no longer. Time, then, is not just a line we walk, but a gift we're given, a sacred space in which we love, grow, wonder, and find God. Science helps us glimpse the mystery. Faith helps us walk through it, and together they point to something more, a creator beyond time, a love that never fades, a purpose that stretches beyond galaxies and into eternity. So whether you're exploring wormholes, pondering quantum equations, or reading ancient scripture, remember, you are not just moving through time. You are being drawn toward eternity, and the one who exists outside of time is inviting you to know him. If this journey stirred your curiosity or sparked wonder in your soul, subscribe to the Word and the universe. Because the cosmos is full of questions, and God is full of truth. We'll see you in the next journey through eternity, light, and logic. Until then, keep wondering.